Yeah, it's 5-2. Let's take a look at this board. So it looks like Desecration Demon is biting the dust. Thassa got sacrificed. You've got a Bidens in play along with a Nightveil Spectre. And then a Grey Merchant that has been taken by Domestication. There's a Frog Lizard in play. That means a Rapid Hybridization was cast. Romero with a Mutavault back there. Romero's at 7. Gross is at 2.
This is a pretty intense little struggle.
Doesn't look like Romero has any cards in his hand.
Mitch, with the ability to draw extra cards, you know, attacking means some much needed damage and potentially 2 extra cards, one from the Bident and one from the Nightveil Spectre's ability itself, which he's going to need if he's going to fuel this this Desecration Demon's hunger.
And Desecration Demon is providing a lethal attacker. You see Gross is doing some math here, trying to figure out what he can find to stay in this game. This will be an attack here for 2.
He's also got to be careful because both the Mutavault and the Frog Lizard are potentially lethal threats as well.
Absolutely they are.
And he's got to find somebody to sacrifice to the demon.
There's Norzov Guildgate. This is an island.
It's interesting. What do you think of playing the island there instead of the Orzhov Guildgate?
I don't love it just because of potential draws. Unless you have use for all of that mana, of course, you need an untapped land. I'm not the biggest fan. We could see maybe a Biden activation and then 2 mana available for something else. We'll see. So Romero with a confused look on his face on how he's supposed to go about winning this game.
Well, the tough thing is I think Romero's wondering how is Mitch going to live through the turn? Because which creature does Mitch sacrifice to the demon?
Sacrifices the, sacrifice the, no, so if you sacrifice the Nightveil Spectre, Devotion's still on because Domestication, Biden, and Thassa.
Ah, okay.
So he's still alive.
So it's going to have to be the Nightveil Spectre and just hope that Romero has nothing. The nice thing about this plan is that Thassa is threatening lethal next turn.
Yeah. So we're going to see what happens here.
I think, are they suggesting that there's already been a land played?
Yeah, that might be the case, even though I'm not entirely sure if that's true. So
it looks like it is not true.
Yeah, it looks like our board state is good to go. Romero will take a draw. No cards in his hand, so this mystery card is going to have to be a good one. Looks like it was a Desecration Demon. So the trigger will be placed on the stack.
The demon's not super effective here. Because like if it doesn't shut off the Devotion, that Thassa is going to kill him next turn.
A Bident of Thassa is forcing an attack here. I see what's going on. So,
well, it doesn't even matter. I mean, unless Henry can actually get rid of Mitch's Devotion, that Thassa is just going to become unblockable and attack for the win next turn.
Romero's thinking, okay, do I win with my Desecration Demon attack? And Mitch Gross is going to block here. I think he has a Rapid Hybridization in his hand. Or a Cyclonic Rift or something.
This is real fancy.
Yeah.
Are you just trying to give him a little taste of hope?
Yeah.
That's ruthless.
Deso Demon does die. You see the Frog Lizard be replaced. Here's a backup Desecration Demon. But Henry Romero is a man without cards, and as a result, without hope. As Gross will scry here in just a moment with Thassa. He can do this very quickly. So long as he does recognize that he plays a land,
yeah,
he can make his creatures unblockable.
23 minutes to pull this off.
Mitch Gross is going to win this match over Henry Romero. Mono Blue Devotion does take down Black White Devotion 2-0, and that means we have 2 Mono Blue decks sitting at 6-1, and that doesn't even account for Josh Ravitz, who was 5-1 coming into this round.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend for Mono Blue, no question about it.
That's why I wore the blue shirt and tie. I knew.
Yeah,
I was ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Betting game predictor, you can hide that red tie now if you want, Burn guy.
No. No, I'm staying true to my roots.
All right, fair enough. Why? Because when I think
win,
of
lose,
you,
or draw.
When I think of you, I think of burn spells. You ever played a burn deck?
Dude, Mono Red Sly, Dragon Storm with Tar Fire,